Alright, what's up guys? It's day 49 of coding every day until I get a summer internship. I'm a little bit of a doomer today. I don't know. The 49 day, soon to be 50 day. I don't know, big number, scary. So, regardless, we're gonna get after it. What's up, Caesar? Plan is gonna be problem or two on LeetCode. I really want to crank some of this poker shit out. I'm going way too slow in this project. Also, pushed a couple changes to any food earlier. Yeah, Luca, dude. Don't get me started on the Luca trade. Bro. Don't get me fucking started. What the fuck are the Mavs doing? But yeah. Change some things. Change the feedback form. Change like the account pop-up. Little things like that. But I should push that change earlier. Dude, they approached the Lakers. The Mavs were the ones that shopped Luka. It wasn't even like the Lakers came to them. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro. I feel so bad for Dallas fans. Actually, so fucking bad. Alright. We're given an array of integers nums. Return the length of the longest subarray of nums, which is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. No ifs? So you're saying you can loop over it. No ifs. I'll check it out after. Can I ask how you started making this type of project? What knowledge for this? For any food? If so, some web dev. I knew React going into it. Some basic API stuff. How to set up endpoints, how to hit an endpoint, how to store data. That's kind of it. I don't know, this project was not too technically challenging. Well, now I want to do it with no ifs. I don't want to do it with no ifs. How the fuck do you do this with no ifs? So I'm assuming you loop and just keep track of like a variable. All right, whatever. I'll look at it after. I mean, oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I would imagine you get like a true back for this. So maybe you could do some like true is one. I don't know. That'd be a little bit fucked. What I'm imagining is just like I don't know the right term, a sliding window or a two-pointer. I always confuse the two. And they're not similar. I don't know why I confuse the two. But I just imagine like if we have 1, 4, 3, 3, 2. Yeah. So it's like Put the pointer here. Is it increasing or decreasing? It's increasing. So then, like, our right one can move to here, increasing. We get a length of 2. Our right pointer moves to here. We see that that's decreasing, so then we move this guy to here. Decreasing, cool. Are we here, or do we decrease again? No. Can I just keep going? Oh, that's fair. Wait, let me think about that. One variable and negative positive. Why would you need negative positive? Because you don't need to indicate whether it's... Also, what's the length of these? Okay, so you always have a length of 1 at least. Oh, okay. You don't mean like a tracker. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm just gonna try my 2-pointer. See if it's bad later. So the res would be 0. Our right would be 1, and our left would be... There's definitely some optimizations that you can do. Oh, whatever. So we have to know if it's greater than or less than. The one-liner is definitely possible. I don't exactly know how. Maybe using like some sum commands where some condition is true. Not too sure. I just want to get in like a greater than or like the other case. Do we always want to move the left 1 though? Like, kind of no. We want to move left to the right. Oh shit. I really need to study this type of problem. Greater than equals nums at right being greater than nums at left. Or I should just do... Don't need placement only length. But I was just going to use this to get the length. Because isn't... I guess... Hmm. Is this today's daily? Yeah. So I'll do the -1, 0 thing then. For num, or no. I do I in range n-1. So still need a result occur. Probably too many variables, but whatever. If num's I is greater than num's I plus 1, and prev is equal to, what would that be, descending, so -1. Incur plus equals 1. This is also probably overcomplicating it, but whatever. Whatever. I really don't care. What am I trying to do here? So now if it's ascending, we can also just do cur plus equals 1 because I'll handle the reset case when we're switching. So this is in the case of switching. Switching. We need to do... So in the case that we've switched, we need to know if we switched in which direction, so we can set previous. So if it's greater than res equals max of res cur. This is so bad. But whatever, okay. And if I is greater than we're ascending, so it's gonna be 1. Or no, it is gonna be -1. Equals 1. Oh, I gotta set cur equal to 0 at the end of this. Or I can just do continue here. And just continue to the overcomplicating bit because it's funny. I don't care. Because if we do that, then we can, if we're doing the continues, we can take this down to here. Else, pre equals 1 to 0. And then also we would reset cur. Whatever. Doing I and I plus 1 will give you out of bounds error. I disagree. I'm doing to n-1. Cool. Oh, I love this. It's so clean. I'm so good at this. I'm the goat. Why though? Okay, so I start. Are they all 0? I'm just assuming they're all 0. Yeah. So it's somehow never getting the cur plus 1. Deal with equal numbers as well? Like, I do, in a way. Or at least I think I do. Because if they're equal, they won't hit either of these cases, which means we're going to switch and prev equals 0, and then it's just like the max. I just don't know why I'm never getting like a cur increment. Because if I go like this 3, 2, 1 case, prev is 0. Or I guess I gotta set previous originally. This is so stupid. I should just keep 2 numbers as a tracker. We're gonna pivot time. Okay. Ascend, descend. Why do you need a third one though? Probably just a res. I think we do need a res. I can actually probably keep a good amount of this. Shit. Delete that, delete that, delete that. So if we're ascending, or no, this is descending. And the opposite for this one, we're ascending. We're descending. If they're equal, then we're both 1. Why do I have to be so fucking stupid? I don't know. It hurts me. It hurts me that I'm this fucking dumb. Alright, I want to see your masterpiece. Oh my god. Am I seeing 6 parentheses? No, it's only 5. It's only 5. Length equals, if the length is greater than 0, multiply it by length plus 1 times. Caesar, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Like, Chad, but why? But why? Branchless programming. Yeah. Actually, the jump in assembly is quite slow. Takes too many CPU cycles. Brother. That's fucking funny. Yeah, I mean it's like kind of understandable. All right, I was gonna do another one of these, but I don't want to. So how about that? Lib. All right, let's do this poker thing. Where the fuck were we? Oh yeah, this is the thing of me avoiding the kickers, which is bad. I think I just need to stop being a bitch. So where did we land on this? I kind of forget. Were we gonna make evaluate hand? No, we were gonna do a bunch of cases like this. Were we? I kind of don't remember. Were we just doing, were we just gonna do this? Just cases? Just a whole lot of cases? So for one pair, what's the case of difference? Yeah. Well, no, one pair you have to, oh yeah, this is why I hated this. Because for one pair, you're going to have to find the pair. See what matches. Because you have to find the match, compare the match, like compare what the pair is. And then from there compare just the value of the cards. Dude, I really see the value of these lookup tables with the prime number. Because fuck this. Do we just do the lookups? I think we just try to figure out the lookups. Because this is gonna be a bitch. Yeah, it might be easier. Alright, fine. Let's start our suffering. What was that guy's name? Did I have it in here somewhere? No, fucking course I didn't. Or, I should have it in here. Okay. Using a mask for your numbers, what are you making? I'm making a poker hand evaluator. And I needed a mask because of the way I'm doing. The hand right now is a single bite with club, deuce, heart, spade, and then ranks. But I'm gonna need to do these prime numbers as well, so it's gonna need to be a 2-byte thing. Because when does he use these bit turned on for the ranks? First read bitwise or okay, so we did this for the flush. We already did do this. If it's not 0, then we do, assuming we have a flush. I need a fast way to calculate the hand's actual value. Table lookups. First, I do another bitwise OR of all the 5 cards. All right, so you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. I don't fully remember why, or double words. Alright, let's just redo this shit. Is there a way to specify I'm saying this is 32. Yeah. Okay. So just in 32. Card representation. Okay. So, will that change the masks? Probably. Because now I would need to do... if I wanted to get... What am I masking out again? This is getting just the rank is what I wanted. So 00000F 00 00000F 00. I mean the leadings don't really matter, but whatever. Wait, how many is that? 0000. Okay, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. There we go. And then I do that one more time somewhere down here. So I want to know if it's... Yeah. Okay. So add 2 more there and add 2 more here. Is flush, so 00. And then 00 at the end. This is... Let me read is. What is this mask for again? It's to get the ranks. Assuming this is just the same thing. I don't even know if I'm going to use this stuff, but whatever. We will for now. We will for now. Okay. So let's read this. So we do the flush thing. If it's non-zero, assuming we have a flush, I need a fast way to calculate the hand's actual value. Table lookups are one of the fastest ways to generate values based on key index keys. Okay, so this is for a flush index. Or no. What do we call this index? Value found over 0. So it's really just straighter flush index is what we're looking for here. Let me just comment this out. Taking the hand. Call this why does he call these Q twice? Do they have any relation? Yes. I don't think so. So get short index. I'll come up with a better name at a different point in time. And this will return this will return what? Another int32? No. It'll return an int16. Probably will. I'll do a for loop. You don't need to do a for loop, but because I do know that the hand has 5. So, oh, whatever. Don't need to cast, or yeah, I don't need to cast. Zero. Ordered with. Come here. We'll just do that. 2, 1. And we take this value and then we shift it 16. Can I do that? Expected operand found parentheses. Oh, is it bitwise? What? Am I tripping? How are these value of type cards? Bro. Alright, what if I wrap the whole fucking thing? And then do in 16. God bless, it doesn't yell at me anymore. Holy shit. Let's hope that is what I want. I think so? Okay. We're gonna need to find this lookup table though. Or wait, this is the one that Paul Sneeze has, right? Oh, this is the GitHub that I had linked. They have insight. What do you mean? I don't know what insight is. I guess, yeah, you could have just done this. The table is in the site. I mean, I think I can find it at some point. I don't fully. I think this is for the fast eval. I think is for the after flushes thing. I think it's for like this one. Pretty sure. I know his files are over here. Arrays, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Table lookup for non-flush hands consisting of 5 unique. Used for a non-efficient method of permuting. Oh, this is how he did his permutations thing. Just like indexing. Oh, interesting. What was that? That was arrays.h, and this is all5.c. What is poker.h? Sorry, I should be working, but this is just cool to look at. This routine will search a deck for a specific card. Time to use Go cross compiler for C. I mean, like, I can just literally just copy this and just put it in a Go file. Don't really need to do anything else than that, to be honest with you. Like, I think I can literally just do in my eval. Handwrite to make it fun. You want to watch me handwrite this? You're the only person that will watch. Actually, that's funny. That like kind of brings up something. I looked for the first time the other day at my viewer retention on like the videos that I post, because one of them mine got like 2,000 views recently. And I was like, as like a joke to myself, I should look like how long people watch for. The average view time for that, let me pull it up because I vaguely remember it, but I thought it was really funny. I remember. Okay, so day 41, this thing has 2,000 views for some reason. Analytics. People watched for an average of actually 5 seconds. Oh my god, it's like an hour and a half long VOD. Like, that's funny. Yeah, salute and leave. I don't fully know what this hash adjust thing is, but whatever. I don't think it hurts to just have these files. Okay, so what would it be? It'd just be not const. That's not in this language, you idiot. How do you export an array? Ah, that's gross. There's really no better way to do this? Alright, whatever. I will do that where I say flushes are equal to, do I not, I feel like I have to declare it beforehand. What's a short in C++? What is a short type? How many bits is that? So it is 16. What the fuck do you mean? Do I have to put a var? Am I tripping? Oi. Need var? Why would you need var though? Can't you do const? Because I'm not changing this. Equals. Const var. No, it's not. Yeah, I think const is fine. You're trying to simply evaluate if a given hand is a flush or a straight? No. Trying to get the strength as well. These arrays are for following Cactus Kevin's poker evaluator thing. So this is const hash, or this fuck ass language. It's camel case. Hash value is in 16 of that. Oh, lovely. Why are you yelling at me? Oh, everything's yelling at me now. I'll say, maybe you do have to do var. Maybe you were right. Okay. Right. Okay. So you're saying maybe if we go like this, I can take it? So, maybe. Let's see. Eval dot. Or fuck, what was that? Hash values. Okay. So then by that I should be able to do. Or maybe I don't import. Or maybe do I not prefix with it? Or can I just use hash values? No, I don't think so. So which means at the start of this, I need to do the new prefix. You're saying I did it wrong. Maybe I should go like and see it if in the test file. Okay. So you can there. But I can't like circular import. Yeah, but I still can't do it like, the thing that I want is this. You know? This is actually probably a good GPT question. File. How can I do that? Chat took forever to load. Yeah, their UI has always been pretty bad for me. Or I should really specify in Golang. I was really, I don't know why I thought it would just like into it. So this just says you should be able to like just take large array. But like, what if I disagree? I needed to be in a fucking function. I'm gonna. Also, if late studying has the job font, grim and bad because of skill issues. Skill issues. I'm just not getting any. I just don't get any interviews, no matter what I apply to. But such is life. Such is life. Okay. Cool. Wait, actually, so this is for reading through his algorithm. You notice that the last step for any yet unclassified hand is a binary search through all the lists of values. Okay. So I actually might need these arrays instead of the last one, it looks like. Like, I'll keep the flushes, and I'll keep the unique 5. But I think for hash adjust and hash values, we change to this. Is this, or did it get changed to be the same thing? Or what am I missing? I'm gonna try. If I control F this. No, that was okay. So this hash adjust is actually the same. Let me make sure this hash value is gonna be the same. What do you mean? Too many lines. Subzone 12. What if I just copy a lot of these? Okay, so we do already have the same thing. Okay, so maybe it's just like the way it's hashed is the thing. Maybe it's just this that we need to do. Is that every hand in poker converted into a hash? What is the hash table exactly? So the hash table is you originally have a thing for flushes and a thing for, or an array for flushes and then an array for, I mean, it's actually described right here, for all non-flush hands consisting of 5 unique cards, either straights or high card hands. So like no pairs. So we first look for flushes, and then we first look for either straights or no pairs. And then besides that, we have this much larger hash that it's talked about more in detail in this write-up. I can link it. Or I can't link. I forgot you can't do links in this thing. My bad. But it's just like this guy wrote up like a whole thing on how to like fast eval things, and it's just because there are only a certain number of distinct hands. Like the strengths can be boiled down to like a big lookup table of just like you separate things into like the bit of the rank of the card, and then you also assign them like a prime number. And the whole point of the prime number is like, say you have something like king 5 6 7 8, you want that to be the same as like 7 8 6 5 king. And if you assign them a prime number, you just multiply all those together, and then you can use that as like a lookup. It's the same thing down here. Like this is grabbing C1. This is grabbing the primes, right? Or am I tripping? Or are these grabbing bits? No, FF. Oh, sorry. God. So it grabs the prime numbers, ands them, so you get just the primes, and then you multiply them, and then that's like your index lookup. But you also have to do a hash adjust, because obviously like the multiplied value is going to be like 2 bag. Or 2 bag. I don't know why I said it like that. It's way too big. So then that's why you have the hash adjust table. Yeah, and then you go into the hash values. Or you have the hash adjust because you have to first find the thing into the hash adjust based on some fuck-ass math that I don't understand. Some perfect hash, like injective function, something or other, giga nerd. I'm not doing that. I'm a new CS student. How hard is it to find a job? Is the market too saturated? It's tough, definitely, for an entry-level job right now. Definitely tough if you have no experience like I do, and no network like I do not have. Like, it's almost impossible. Like, not almost impossible. It's much harder when you can't get referrals anywhere, when you don't have anyone to like vouch for you, because a lot of the market right now is there's so many people that it's like people are going to hire people that they trust, even for like internships where technically you shouldn't have to be proficient in anything. Like it's a starter internship below an entry level. But just the way things are right now, it seems like if you can't have someone to like hard vouch for you from like within a company, you got to find a different way to have them trust you, because just cold applying like isn't gonna work. But I would say it's worth it if you like it. Like, I love programming. Does it suck a lot, and has it burnt me out, this whole application process? Undoubtedly, yes. Has it diminished my love? Yes. But has it diminished my love for like making things? Like, no. It's still cool. Seems kind of cheap though. You just need to find your cap and compare the two. Intuitively speaking, finding your highest flush. Find your highest straight if available. Kenny, I don't really know what you mean, to be honest. Because the value of hands are very much more complicated than that. Like, this whole thing is to compare multiple hands. Like, if you have 5 people, you want to determine the winner. You need a strength, like a value. And it's like, imagine everyone has a pair of jacks, and then some person has like, then all 4 people have another king, and then everyone also has a 6. Then you have to, one, iterate through the pair that you make sure everyone has. Then you'd have to iterate through the like values one by one to like first check them, and then you'd have to check king high flush with hearts is weaker than queen high flush with spades. The hearts and spades don't matter, but yeah, the king and queen matters. But it's like you use the lookup for speed. LeetCode and enter competitions. I do LeetCode. I don't really have time to enter competitions, but I should. Definitely should. When did you start programming? About 2 years ago? 2 years? A year and a half? Watching you guys. I really don't think you should be getting imposter syndrome from me. I am cheeks, bro. All the streams that currently see us looking to optimize for what products do you recommend for a beginner? I'd just say like the way I find projects is anything like I either use a lot. Don't listen to Caesar. Caesar's just a Python hater. Either like remake something you use a lot, or like if something in your life annoys you, see if you can like help that part of your life by making something. Like that's how I made NU food, was because I hated my dining experience for dining hall food at my campus. So I made this. I use it every day, like at least 3 times a day. And a Google recruiter reached out to me after I scored in a hacker rank contest. 300 out of 3,000 is still really good. But yeah, I probably should do that. To be honest, that's just not where my passion lies, so it's a little bit hard for me to grind it. I don't know. Those types of problems just aren't really fun for me. Okay. So, oh shit. So where are we? Go to eval. Let's get the hackathon together. That'd be fucking funny. So we can kind of just take this. Unfortunately, our evaluate hand will, I just don't think this is right anymore. So, low-key, we're just going to comment all that out. We're going to write the new one and follow this banger. Where we take hand card, so flush index is going to be equal to and dot straight index. I still need to keep actually if it's a straight. I'll just keep these uncommented. I don't think it hurts anything. But I will get rid of this. If hand dot is flush, this also returns an int. Yeah, I probably should get better at that. I also, like, in some of these files, don't exactly know where I'm going. So I kind of just, like, go up and down just for fun. But I definitely should. You are right. I'm still quite new to all the motions. I'm not that good at it. Return. Okay. Return flushes at flush index. Cannot use flushes, flush index variables. Did he also name this thing flushes? Or is flushes in a different thing? This is a table lookup for all flush hands. Where is this flushes thing though? Because that's values, that's products, that's unique 5. Oh, this fucking top one was named flushes. Oh, brother. Okay, so yeah, that was fine. What are the rest of these? That's just like initializing the deck stuff. Okay. If S equals... Oh, so just if it's non-zero is what this is. I'm imagining that's what that is. So what are that called? They're called unique 5. Which is... Okay, yeah. So it just returns 0. So it's just check if it's in the straight or high card array. If it is, then return it. Okay. Or... What do I want to name this thing? Whatever, I'll keep it at S. How do you do this like inline thing in Go though? So assign. What's your tip for solving LeetCode problems? I am the wrong person to ask. I'm still pretty bad at them. Best thing I can say is do a fucking lot of them. Because it only gets slightly better. Only gets slightly better when you just keep doing it. Where was I? Here it was. You also had to index this with Q. Whatever. We'll just follow their convention for things. So basically, to see if I understand this, you're literally entering the entire hand as one big key to spit out your answer of how strong your flush or straight is. Pretty much for parts of it, yeah. Just because lookups are fucking quick. So yeah, it's just a matter of like indexing into the arrays correctly, which is described in this write-up. And then return hash values at find fast. Okay, so this is the find fast is the hash function. So func func hash index is, nope, that's not how you do this. Shit, oh my god, my brain. Will return, I'm just gonna say an int. How do you declare multiple variables in the same line? Can you do that? Variables are one line, go on. Oh, okay. So var, which are unsigned integers. Oh shit, I missed a lot of chat. Try top 100. Yeah, that's a good way to learn. I still kind of need to do that. If I can get advice, 20. The advice is to choose what you like. Android is a cool stack. Yeah, it is like a little bit hard to find like the stack you like though. I don't know. At least for me, I'm still trying to figure out like what I like, because I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know where to start. Well, I'm second year and you need to learn like the most basic DSA. Yeah, I mean it's literally just putting time in. Take 30 minutes. If I can't get it, then I'll search for an answer. 30 minutes kind of seems like a lot. Good night, Sammy. We can learn and not be gifted the solution. We need to publish keyboard specs in new vim config. Is OP me? If you want keyboard specs, I use the Kinesis Advantage 360. Except I got it like 2-3 weeks ago, so I'm still like bad with it because it's a split keyboard and it takes a while to get used to. NeoVim config, I could link that. I have it in a repo, I think. I'll only continue something if you enjoy it. That's very true. But it's like at the same time you gotta figure out like, I don't know. It's hard to find like what you really enjoy without just like having parts of it suck. You know? Because like, I don't know, there's only so much you yourself can do. So what does FindFast take in? FindFast takes in the primes, like, I'll just call it prime for now. It's like the multiplied primes together, I think. Yeah, why not add 0xe91 AAA 35? Why not? And then, you know, the extremely casual and super intuitive bitwise XOR after shifting it 16 bits. I would have come up with this so far. And then adding that shifted over shifted left by 8. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm right there. I'm right there this whole time. Okay. And then B is the prime shifted over 8, ANDed with 0x 1FFF. Yeah, of course. Very, very intuitive. And then A. Let me tell you something about A. A is the prime plus the prime, but this time the prime's going to be shifted over 2. But then we're going to shift the whole thing 19 to keep people on their toes. You don't need R then. An A XORed with the hash adjust. Of B. LeetCode should you just know how to do most of the solutions in one language. Yeah, LeetCode typically people just do it in Python. Just because it offers a lot of things like you don't have stress about in interviews, like having very basic stuff like dot starts with, dot ends with, heapifying things, like indexing -1 to get the last thing. Like there's a lot of niceties that come with Python where it's like you don't really need to care about it being the most performant because it's an interview question and not used in production. Yeah, zip, stuff like that. What makes NeoVim better than other code compilers? NeoVim is not a code compiler. NeoVim is a text editor. And I like it because you can configure stuff pretty much. I honestly might jump back to VS Code at some point, just like with all my config, because the extension stuff is kind of just nicer in VS Code. But I'm still just having fun. I just wanted to try it out because I wanted to learn. I want to just try something new, really. That's kind of what it came down to. I wanted to get better at the Vim motions. Return hash values at... Dude, it's not a code compiler, though. That's just not what it is. See, thanks? Of course. I'm gonna get... So prime is... I gotta iterate over this. Gonna look for any internships this summer. Yeah, that's the whole premise of this stream, pretty much, is I'm gonna keep doing this until I get one. And if I don't get one, that means I'm streaming through summer. Which school do you go to? I go to Northwestern. Let me make a similar thing for this. Fuck. What do I call this besides prime? Just calling it get prime. You sleep right now? Alright, good night, Caesar. Thanks for coming out as always. I have college tomorrow. Oh shit, you're starting? 07, brother. Wish you the best. Bro, what the fuck am I doing? I also need to go to bed. What the fuck? So instead of this, we're gonna be multiplying. Bro, I keep fucking misclicking, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. One day I will be good at this fucking keyboard, but Lord knows it's not today. Do we shift it at all? No. Missing comma and argument list? Huh? Oh, I have a dot down here. Wait, no. Wait, what? Connect, Caesar. What do you press to delete things so fast and type to delete the previous thing? Well, it's Vim motions, and like, if I want to go here and say I want to change this word return, I do CW, puts me into insert mode, deletes the word, and makes me insert. If I want to delete, I delete W, deletes the word. It's just Vim motions. I just thought it a little longer about the hand strength issue, scanning from left to right, and then insert them into families. 5-man group equals / straight. So you're doing LeetCode though? Yeah, LeetCode you can enable Vim motions in the settings. If you go, like, so you go to today's, once it loads, this setting, code editor, key bindings, Vim. The big key though. Scanning from left to right, then inserting them into families. The thing about that with Kenny is every time you're scanning, like, you have to compute the time, like, if you're trying to do that for all those different groups and you're continually scanning, like, the huge benefit that comes with this is with doing hands as a bit representation, you can just, like, multiply them together, compute a hash, and then look up. Instead of, like, I know that hand is only 5 things, but it's like you'd be continually scanning like multiple times to check like a bunch of conditions, and also like then keep dropping through of, like, say you have a 1 pair, like, say you need to then compare like the actual pair itself, so you need to know the knowledge of, if you're comparing 2 hands, you need to know that first off that they're both 1 pair, and then first you need to find the value of the 1 pair for each, compare those. If they're equal, then you continue, and then you got to evaluate the 3 cards left for kickers, and you got to just keep evaluating down. It's just more time is all it takes. It's not wrong by any means, you can do it, but just from what I was reading for the past couple of streams, like, people do lookups because they, like, these arrays seem big, but they're not really that big. They're like 7,000. How much LeetCode problems do you solve? Probably like 175. I think I've done like 130 on LeetCode, and then like probably another 50 on NeetCode. All right, I really don't understand this comma thing. Oh, whatever. It'll be easiest to just... Probably the way of something with like... Question is missing. Oh, this should be an and. Oh shit. Okay. So that's what I was missing. I just need a bunch of ands. I'm a melon. There we go. So we get the hash index of and dot prime. All right. So we should have ported this essentially. Let me make sure to link this. Ported version of Paul Senzi's and evaluator found at, there we go. Close the terminal, no. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Lookup thing would definitely work, but intuitively feels like there's an agnostic. Yeah, it's really just a speed thing. I originally actually, like, if you look at repos, poker, like I was, before today, I was trying to do like is two pair and then like evaluate it, is number of a kind, and then I was gonna go through this and then only if they were equal, like say we had one pair versus one pair, I was gonna do an evaluate equal strength, which like evaluates kickers. And then when you realize like the amount of shit you have to do for like hands like one pair and two pair and trips, like it's just a lot of like branching and edge cases and a fucking bitch. So then I looked a little bit harder and it's like, okay, so people do just like lookups, just huge fucking lookups, and then just get the strength. All right, it is 1:15, which means I'm gonna test this stuff tomorrow. Go over a bunch of... I'm gonna need to figure out this stuff actually, the poker lib, to like obviously make a hand, shuffle a deck. I can probably do this myself. I don't really have to look at this, but to make a deck and stuff. And then I also just need to test this. So I'll probably tomorrow will be writing tests. I definitely don't need this stuff actually. Besides, if it's... Do I need to know if it's a straight? Did I do that? Oh yeah, I don't need the straight because you hash into it, check if it's 0. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, so I can delete is straight. So we'll delete that. What's your strat to learning a new language like Golang? Do you just dive in and search things up? Pretty much. You should probably read docs, because what happens to me is I'll figure something out by figuring something out by just looking something up, but then I'll just fucking forget it. So it's like only after I've done this for a while, because I've only done one other project in Go. But yeah, okay. Thank you all for stopping by. If you guys wanted to, I have a Discord to join. The community is very nice, very kind. Add me on LinkedIn. Add me on GitHub. I don't know. If you're at a good company and you want to refer me, look, shameless plug. I need a job. Regardless, I'll see you guys for day 50 tomorrow. Big 5-0. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Good night, guys.